Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of two of my favorite premium travel reward credit cards, and that's the US Bank Altitude Reserve and the Chase Sapphire Reserve, to see which card comes out on top and to help you decide which card might better fit your lifestyle. But let's jump straight into it. Alright, now first, the Altitude Reserve has an annual fee of $400 and the Sapphire Reserve has an annual fee of $550. That's a big difference and can play a huge role when deciding on which card to choose. So because the Altitude Reserve's annual fee is $150 less, it's going to take this round, making the score 1-0. Next, let's take a look at the sign-up bonuses on each card. So the Altitude Reserve currently has a sign-up bonus of 50,000 points after spending $4,500 on the card in the first 3 months of account opening. The Sapphire Reserve has a sign-up bonus of 60,000 points after spending $4,000 on the card in the first 3 months of account opening. Altitude Reserve points are valued at around 1.5 cents per point, and Sapphire Reserve points are valued at around 2 cents per point. I use the Points Guys valuation, which are in line with the amount of points I've been paying for flights recently, so we're going to stick with that. At a rate of 1.5 cents per point, 50,000 Altitude Reserve points would be valued at $750. And at a rate of 2 cents per point, 60,000 Sapphire Reserve points will be valued at $1,200. With all that being said, not only does the Sapphire Reserve have a bigger sign-up bonus at 60,000 points, but also the spending requirement to receive that bigger bonus is less, and the points on the Sapphire Reserve are worth more. So the Chase Sapphire Reserve easily takes this round, so the score is now 1-1. Before I forget, the easy way to support the channel is just by liking this video. So go ahead and smash that like button real quick. Next, let's take a look at the point earning categories on each card. With the Altitude Reserve, you're going to earn 5 points per dollar spent on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked directly in the Altitude Reserve Center, and 3 points per dollar spent on eligible travel not booked on the travel portal, and also on mobile wallet spending. Eligible travel purchases with the Altitude Reserve include things like flights booked directly with the airlines, hotels, car rentals, taxi cabs, limousines, passenger trains, and cruise line companies. Lastly, you're going to earn 1 point per dollar spent on everything else. Now, with the Sapphire Reserve, you're going to earn 10 points per dollar spent on prepaid hotels and car rentals booked directly in the Chase travel portal, 10 points per dollar spent on Chase dining purchases with ultimate rewards, 5 points per dollar spent on flights booked on the Chase travel portal, 3 points per dollar spent on eligible travel not booked on the travel portal, and also on dining. Eligible travel purchases with the Chase Sapphire Reserve are the exact same as the Altitude Reserve, except a little bit more broad, and also includes things like travel agencies, discount travel sites, campgrounds, ferries, toll bridges and highways, and parking lots and garages. Lastly, you're going to earn 1 point per dollar spent on everything else. So as you can see, the Sapphire Reserve has more opportunities to earn points when using the card to pay for travel expenses, which is legit because it is a travel credit card. But at the same time, the Altitude Reserve earns 3x on mobile wallet spending. The vast majority of stores I shop at accept mobile wallet payments like Google Pay and Apple Pay. I'm talking grocery stores, gas stations, restaurants, shopping malls, you name it. That's huge. This is a tough one. For people who travel a lot, I can see them going with the Sapphire Reserve. And for people who use mobile wallet payment options on a daily basis, I can see them going that route. I have both cards and I travel pretty often, but I still find myself earning more points with my Altitude Reserve in that 3x mobile wallet spending category. Mainly because I mostly use points to book my travel and not my credit card. If that wasn't the case, then maybe I would earn more points with the Sapphire Reserve, but it's not. So I'm giving the Altitude Reserve this round, making the score 2-1. Next, let's check out the annual credits you get each year with this card. First, with the Altitude Reserve, you're going to get a $325 annual credit that you can use towards travel not booked through a third-party site like Expedia or their own travel portal for that matter, and also on dining purchases including takeout and restaurant delivery. The Sapphire Reserve comes with a $300 annual credit that can be used towards travel purchases only. However, you can use their travel credit on third-party travel sites and on the Chase travel portal. If the annual credits on both cards are used, this effectively brings the Altitude Reserve's annual fee down to $75 and the Sapphire Reserve's down to $250. Although the Sapphire Reserve's credit is a little more flexible, the Altitude Reserve's is bigger, and if used, brings the annual fee down to $75. So the Altitude Reserve is going to take this one, making the score 3-1. Next, let's take a look at the perks and benefits that come with each card. They have a lot, so we're going to run through them as fast as possible. We'll start by going over the benefits that are the same across both cards. So, they both come with a $100 global entry TSA pre-check application fee credit. You pay no foreign transaction fees with these cards. They both are Visa Infinite cards, so you're going to get those benefits as well. Lastly, your points are worth 1.5 cents per point when redeemed for travel on each bank's travel portal, which is a better travel portal redemption rate than any other bank out there. This is a major benefit for travelers. That's pretty much where the similarities end, kind of. Now individually, with the Altitude Reserve, you're going to get 4 free Priority Pass Select lounge visits per year. With the Sapphire Reserve, you get a Priority Pass Select membership that comes with an unlimited amount of visits, which is much more beneficial for frequent travelers. You're going to get complimentary access to Dash Pass, which is the membership for both DoorDash and Caviar, for 1 full year, as long as you activate the membership before the end of 2024. Next, you'll earn 10 points per dollar spent on Lyft rides through March 31st of 2025. Lastly, you can transfer Ultimate Reward points earned on other Ultimate Reward point earning cards over to the Sapphire Reserve card, allowing you to create 2 or 3 card setups with other cards in the Chase ecosystem, like the Freedom Unlimited or Freedom Flex, while only paying 1 annual fee. The Altitude Reserve is a standalone card and doesn't have this as an option. Now both cards have some really good benefits, but the Sapphire Reserve just has more. The Altitude Reserve can't compete here, so this point easily goes to the Sapphire Reserve, making the score 3-2. Moving on, let's check out the protections and insurances that come with each card. With both cards, you'll receive trip cancellation and trip interruption insurance, trip delay reimbursement, baggage delay insurance, primary car rental insurance, evacuation and transportation coverage, purchase protection, and extended warranty protection. Great protections and insurances from both cards. With that being said, both cards are going to get a point this round, making the score 4-3. Lastly, let's take a look at each card's transfer partners. Long story short, the Altitude Reserve has no transfer partners that you can transfer your points to, and Chase has 14, and some really good ones at that, including partners like United, Air Canada, Marriott, and Hyatt, just to name a few. So the Sapphire Reserve easily takes this one as well, making the score 4-4. Well, it looks like there's no clear-cut winner with this one. Both cards are great, best in class. You just have to decide which one fits your lifestyle best. The Altitude Reserve has a decent annual fee when you take into account that they also have a $325 travel credit. And that 3x on mobile wallet spending is extraordinary in my opinion. But on the flip side, Chase has the best travel portal of any bank out there, unlimited airport lounge access, and excellent transfer partners. Let me know which card you think is best for your situation down in the comment section below. Here's the link to my reviews on all the top travel reward credit cards on the market. Hop over there and check out that playlist.